Do you see what's going on in the world around us? I know we all look. We can all see what's going on and it's a mess, but do we actually question it? Maybe we do question it, but do we actually understand what we're seeing and are changed by it? This is the question I posed the congregation Easter Sunday morning. We read from John's account of the empty tomb, and interestingly enough, Greek has 3 different words for the word to see. And John uses all 3 of them to show this different level of faith. At first, Mary Magdalene goes and he uses one sense of it, which is just the perception. She used her eyes and she saw that the tomb was empty, but there was no understanding. There was nothing beyond the perceptive parts of the eye. And so she went away in fear. The second is St. Peter. He goes to the tomb and he sees the burial cloth there, but he doesn't quite understand yet. But there's something about it, almost like a double take, where he knows something's askew, something's amiss, something is off, but he doesn't know. It's a seeing that questions. It's not until we see the third one. We see the beloved disciple, John, and he walks in and he sees and he believes. There's something about that seeing where we would say, "Oh, I see you." Not just with our eyes, but with our hearts and with our minds. I see you. I can't go back to where I was before I saw this thing. Now I am a different person. And in this case, he understood because what Jesus had said before. He knew what this meant now, that Jesus had been resurrected. We may look, we may question, but do we actually understand so that we might have belief? I asked this in the context of the empty tomb, in the sense of our faith. I asked it in the sense of our Eucharist, but then I asked it in the sense of our world. I know a lot of us watch the news. We see what's going on. But do we question what we see? And then do we change because of it? Do we see with more than just our eyes, but with our hearts and with our minds? This is what makes us Christians if we can actually do this. We believe in Easter that Jesus has conquered sin and death, and the temptation sometimes is to focus on this solely in the abstract, solely in this idea of sin and death. But it must be that we see what Jesus has done for us in such a way that now we will change so that we will stop sin and death in our world. Do we have the courage to correct someone who may be doing something wrong? Do we have the courage to go out and stand in front of people who are hurting others? Do we say, this is a culture of death that we live in and we will not stand for this anymore? We may look upon these atrocities. We may question the terrible things that are happening. But none of them show Easter faith unless we do something about it. Do we look upon the suffering of our brothers and sisters and then look away just as we were before? Or do we truly see with our minds and our hearts and change the world around us?